Barbie. That's right, I'm reviewing Barbie for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I actually had fond memories of playing this game as a kid, and since I haven't played it in about 17 years, I decided I needed to get it back in my collection. So let's see if it's as fun as I remember it being. I have watched some reviews on YouTube, so we'll see. Released in 1991, Barbie for the NES is a side-scrolling platformer developed by Imagineering Inc. and published by High Tech Expressions. This game was created to appeal specifically to girls in an attempt to get more girls to want to play video games. Well, apparently this worked on me because I was exactly their demographic at the time. I loved Barbies. Okay, well maybe I still do. Although I won't credit this game for getting me into gaming. I was playing Super Mario Bros. Long before this came out.
Barbie, you're beautiful. You make me feel my Barbie doll is really real.
Barbie, as the title suggests, is a game based on the classic doll which was introduced in 1959 by Mattel. Mattel co-founder Ruth Handler was inspired by watching her daughter play with paper dolls.
I had observed my daughter Barbara playing with her friends on the floor by the hour. They would play with adult paper dolls. I knew that I had to name the doll after my daughter, who had really inspired the entire project. So we named the doll Barbie.
The popular dolls at the time were dolls created to look like babies or little girls, and Ruth thought that an adult doll with sophisticated fashion choices would be a big hit with girls and their mothers. It turned out she was right, and Barbie continues to be one of the most popular toys to this day. The game begins with Barbie going to bed so she can rest up for a busy day consisting of eating lunch, going to the beach, shopping, and meeting Ken at a party. Barbie falls asleep and dreams about all the things she's going to be doing tomorrow. There are 3 dream levels: the mall, the beach, and the soda shop. While the level designs aren't anything too exciting, they're all unique and introduce different gameplay elements. The whole game is very stereotypically girly with lots of pink. The character design for Barbie is decent. She has many costume changes throughout the game which are appropriate to her location. Her animation appears very stiff and a little awkward. Although I guess if you think of her not as a woman but as an actual plastic Barbie doll come to life, her movements are probably eerily accurate. As you play, you encounter enemies, but unlike most platformers, you do not fight or defeat the enemies, you just have to avoid them. In order to appeal more to the female audience, the developers chose to leave out any violence such as shooting or jumping on enemies. Enemies include possessed sportswear, fish, pizzas, water droplets, and other random things that can be found in each of the settings. The bosses are honestly kind of lame and ridiculously easy to beat. The first mini-boss is actually a little door in the wall with beach balls falling out of it, and to defeat it you close the door, with the help of your friend the cat. The bosses do get more difficult to defeat as you progress through the game though. When you complete each of the 3 worlds, Barbie is rewarded with a part of an outfit that she can wear to the dance. These scenes are slow-paced but nicely designed with lots of color and detail. Occasionally you will run into creatures that will help you along your path. You bribe them with charms off your charm bracelet, and they will each perform an action for you. Sometimes they help you through part of a level, deliver an unreachable item, or disable obstacles. Trying to give these creatures one of your charms can be quite difficult as Barbie's throwing mechanic is, well, weird. The longer you hold down the B button, the farther the charm will go before falling awkwardly to the ground. Timing these throws can be tricky, but you also need to make sure you're throwing the correct charm, so sometimes it takes multiple tries to get the desired effect. Playing this game is an exercise in patience. This is not a fast-paced game, and at many stages you will find yourself waiting around, sometimes for an animal to deliver an item to you, or in order to pass an enemy without getting hit. Most of the enemies, such as this fountain, I guess you could say attack with a set pattern. It's important to progress slow and steady through these parts without getting hit, which leads to my biggest complaint about this game. You only have 3 lives. That's it. for the whole game. Unlike traditional platformers where you have a certain number of lives before getting a continue screen, you have this Z bar at the bottom. Get it? 'Cause she's asleep? Anyway, each time you get hit, you lose a Z. You can build your life bar back up by collecting items, but if you run out of Zs, you get a continue screen. You get 2 chances to continue. Die a 3rd time and it's back to the beginning of the game with no passwords or codes to get back to where you left off. While the music isn't great, it's definitely not the worst I've ever heard. Each of the 3 worlds has a theme which repeats in each stage of the level. What I have a problem with here is the jumping sound effect. What were they thinking? In a game where jumping is the main action you have to use to progress through the levels, it's very unfortunate that they chose a sound effect like this. I think they were going for magical. Wikipedia says that critics have praised Barbie as not bad. I have to say that pretty much sums up my feelings about it. In the same genre, I've definitely played much better and I've played much worse. There's nothing revolutionary about Barbie, but the developers did use some creativity in the design. Barbie's costume changes and the weird enemies and bosses keep the game interesting, but the slow pace of the game and limited lives make it feel like a chore. If this game didn't have nostalgic value for me, I have a feeling I would think it was awful. Reviewing this game has really made me think about the way I'm going to rate games in the future, because for this one my brain says I should give it 2 stars, but nostalgia makes me want to give it 3. I have to be objective about this though, and in that case I give this game 2 stars out of 5.
No! I will get you with my javelin spear, and there is nothing you can do about that.
Help me!
I will save you!
You got me. Oh, Lord.
Oh, thank you. That is no problem. Yes.
Hey Matt! Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time with another game review.
Barbie, beautiful Barbie, I'll make believe that I am you.
You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.